All right, everybody, welcome back to Hollow Knight. Picking up again, right where we left off. This time, though, with a dash. So we hit RT, we get that little dash. It's so nice. The game feels so weird not having the dash. The beginning of the game is always strange. Hope that you guys are enjoying this series. I know that I come off pretty knowledgeable about the game. At least I hope I do. And that may be interesting to watch, that may not be interesting to watch, but this is just more for me. I just love this game and I want to showcase it, so hope you guys can find some enjoyment in here as well. All right, we got a little Moss Knight as well. He's looking out into the lake, so let's leave him be. Aha! Who is this? It is Quarrel, of course. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. You can see it in the background there. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to go to offer greetings, though I'd figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Yeah, so Quarrel is saying our nail is we looked at this before. Our nail is blunt with age and wear. So we gotta look for a new one. Yeah, the dash opens up so much of this game. Almost the entire game is opened up. There's still a couple of abilities we need, but yeah, the dash always feels good to have back. All right, we came down here before and unlocked the stag when we got into a bit of trouble. Let's come back down and see if there's anything worthwhile down here. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, so much more movement on the dash. As you guys play through this, you know, feel free to kill anything. You don't really have to. It's kind of like Dark Souls, where you can just move on if you want. And I've mentioned before too, like, don't get too caught up on Geo. It is nice to have, but it's definitely not the point of the game. You can find Geo pretty much anywhere when you need it. From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. All right. Okay, now this area is another area that's pretty much off limits. You can see this little guy flying here, and we can pogo off of him. But there's nothing after this. And I'm pretty sure we cannot pogo off of the thorns. I'll try. Yeah, we cannot. So we'll have to come back. And we came from up here, so let's keep going this way. Actually, looks like we can go down here. Nothing down there, though. Yeah, so this is actually, we saw Hornet before and she was going up, so we followed her. So let's work our way. Yeah, because remember, we saw this before where there's that item there that we can't reach. So we'll work our way back this direction and see what we can find. You'll probably start, oh, I'm not sure what hit me there. You'll probably start recognizing this a little bit, maybe not a ton, depending on how much you've played. But we came from up here. So you can see right there, just above us on the right, that's the hunter. So we came this way, but we have not gone down here. So I'm trying to do my best piecing the map together for you guys. Eventually I'll probably stop that, but I know it can be jarring just running around a lot. So those of you who are new to the game, I hope that you can see, you know, more of the process of the exploration. But I also don't want to just shoot through these areas so quickly that we miss more of the game, even though I am familiar with all of these areas and spots. All right, so back in here, we do have a little temple. However, we've encountered a place like this before where it's just a little too dark for us. So, yet again, we will come back. All right, we'll keep working our way down here. Now, here we can use our new dash to get into this area. And believe it or not, we've arrived at our next boss. There he is, hiding in plain sight. And for those of you who don't know, I'll show you a little trick to this boss. When he jumps out of the air, you can actually just tap him. But when he charges at you, if you time your swings correctly, you can just keep it going. And yeah, he's not so bad. And I believe it should show us on the journal as well. Yeah, here you go. Massive moss charger. Family of creatures that have learned to bulk up with moss and live as one. So yeah, there you go. He is considered a boss, even though he's not too difficult. We'll just explore this little area real quick. Grab this while we're here. And we'll check out this room. Ah, so here you can see we've got a pogo off of this guy as he's moving, which is quite interesting. I don't know how far we can go in this room, but I'll go as far as I can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go the entire way, but we definitely can check it out. I just don't remember if we have everything we need to make it the entire way. But if all we have to do is pogo on these guys, then we should be able to. Don't get discouraged. If you're playing along and you see me doing these tricks, just keep practicing. It'll come to you. Okay, so yeah, here we can see we cannot get up there. So we got the grub out of here, which is great, but anything else will have to come back. Even if it means dying a few times, just practice. Like, just hop on this guy and see if you can stay on. Whoops. Yeah, you'll use that skill a lot throughout the game, so it's good to be, it's good to have it under your belt. All right, and this is where we came in before. We got another sign here. And things turn very pink. Okay, so now we're in Fog Canyon. You can see we're in unmarked territory. This is a new area, which is great. And I hear conifer. Now I will tell you, be careful with these big ones. When you hit them, they turn into big bombs and they ricochet back at you. And I believe they do 2 hearts of damage as well. So something to watch out for. Aha. So we can hear conifer, but unfortunately, something is blocking the way. So you know the drill. We'll come back. Don't forget about me, conifer. There's another example of that for you there. They chase you for quite a while. We're just working our way down. All right, we got a sign for a stag there, so we're going after it. First, see this little area. And we're not ready yet. We'll have to come back. Lots of areas we'll have to come back to. All right, something in here, it seems. There's a sign. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. So this is Millibel, the banker. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account? So here we've got a bank for the geo. We haven't experienced yet because I haven't died. But when you do die, you lose all the geo you have. And you've got to go back and collect it where you died. So this is just a good spot to store any geo that you don't want to hold on your hand, in your hands. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shell or my vault. Now let's do some banking. All right, so we can make a deposit here. Max balance is 4,500. We'll just put 500 in here. Save it for now. That way we don't have to worry too much about losing it when we die. Goodbye then. Stay safe. Thank you very much. And we'll keep going. Yeah, so here we got another sign for the stag, so it's close by. Oh. Actually see Quirrell right there, so let's go talk to him. Isn't this something? I'd not expect to discover such a huge so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures haven't made... Oh, goodness. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now only our like even knows it exists. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sights even in their decay. Is it that, just faintly? You can still hear the echo of the bells? So yeah, again, we've heard a couple of things. He's remarking on what this place used to be. Now it's empty. All right, we got something there, but we can't get to it. Oh, maybe we come through here. No, can't get up there yet. Okay, no problem. Here we go. Here's the stag. Let's rest. We'll take a look at our map just to see. Oh yeah, we're way down there. We gotta find a way to get to Cornifer, get the map for this area. But let's go ahead and unlock the stag. And I'll tell you what, let's use it real quick to go back to Dirtmouth and see what we've unlocked. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stag ways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Yep, no problem. So we'll just head back to the starting area because in the last episode, we found Sly, who was down in the depths of the Forgotten Crossroads. And Sly's shop is right here, so let's go check and see what he's got. Hello, I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Alright, so here we've got a mask shard. This old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, maybe you can make some use of it. A vessel fragment. A piece of a soul vessel. You know, those ghastly looking orb things? I don't really like the aura about it, but it's quite rare, so I'll have to charge you a high price. He's got a simple key. That it is what it says it is. And he's got some charms here. So Gathering Swarm. This charm will make sure that any loose change finds its way back to you. So it's kind of like a magnet for the Geo, which is nice. He's also got Stalwart Shell. This charm grants you more time to recover after taking damage. Useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. Okay, so I guess it means that when we get hit, we don't quite get delayed for as long. Aha, but this is what we're after. This is the Lumafly Lantern. What's more important, a light to guide your way or a friend who will stay by your side? Why not both? Take this bright little fellow as your companion and he'll light your way through the thickest darkness. So we can see the Lumafly inside this little lantern, as it is. And yeah, it's a light. So those dark areas we've encountered, once we get this, we'll be able to see in there. And he's also got a rancid egg. Found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it. I won't miss its sour odor. No thanks. So we could buy a couple of things, but instead we're actually going to wait because we want to get that Lumafly Lantern. And I tell you what, let's just come back over here and see if anything else has changed, which indeed, we've got Zote. You there, why are you sulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me. While you were hiding here in your dingy little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Something tells me that's not the truth. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Alright, so Zote's not being incredibly truthful there. But we got another character here. Tisso, pale thing. You wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no greater warriors in this decaying burrow. Oh, you will find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Alright, cool. So he's mentioning an arena somewhere down below. Alright, let's go back to where we were. And see if we can find something else. There's so many little characters in this game, and they do move around a lot. So you kind of got to be watching for them. Just check every now and then, look around, see what you can find. Now, there's something in here as well. We'll go take a look at. Hello. So, Willow here. Oh, come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is just divine. This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths on another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by anytime, though I do like the quiet in this station. A little company is always good for one's health. Sure. Alright, so Willow's just hanging out in there. Alright, we need that. But we have no way of getting it just yet. So we'll keep going because I know we'll be able to get it in just a second. Now here we are at the Fungal wastes. And you'll notice on the ground, we've got some paper. And we can hear that glorious singing from our friend Cornifer. Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Purchase a map? Yes, indeed. Alright, so we got the Fungal Wastes map. We can see the Queen Station there. That's where that stag is. And then the Fog Canyon. We don't have the map for that just yet, but it's in this area. And he's saying here in the Fungal Wastes, there's a sort of intelligent creature that's very territorial, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Don't mind if I do. Now, we also have access to these little guys that we can pogo off of, and they're quite bouncy, which is nice. Alright, but we can't go that way just yet. So, let's work our way back up. Oops. And we will return. Whoops. I'm gonna skip past a good amount of these. There's just really no need. You can kill them if you want, but don't have a ton of need to do so. We will check out this area real quick. Now these guys are gonna shoot stuff at us that does a lot of damage, so we gotta be a little bit careful. However, I think we can make it to the top, and I think there's something up here for us. Yeah. All right, so we got a hollow nest seal. Let's get out of here and we'll take a look at it. Let's see. There it is. Official seal of the Kingdom of Hallownest, symbolizing the authority of the king and his knights. Relic from Hallownest's past, this item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. Cool. We just got a little relic there. More of these guys, but it looks like there's something in there. Let's see if we can get to that first. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, not yet. So we'll work our way up. All right, we'll grab all that. Ah. Another locked door. What do you know? No need to worry. We can just go this way. Again, we can kill these if we want, but no real need. Now, I do happen to know that we just have to come up this direction and we'll be able to unlock that door. So let's do so now. Because there's something that we want up here. You can see we're going to have to fight to get it. There we go. Now we gotta get both of these guys. Which, they're not terrible. I try to lock one into doing that little stomping motion, so that way we can focus on the other one. But we've got ourselves in a little bit of a pickle here. We can heal one. I was playing as if I didn't have my dash in the beginning. But no matter, we got it. Again, you just don't panic. This game wants you to panic and stress out. Just don't do it. And you can see there we got a charm notch, which is great. So now we've got, you can see the notches below, and you can see what each charm costs. So now we got an extra one, which is perfect. All right, we can go to the right or we can go up. I'm gonna go up first because there's one or two things I want to get up here before we move on. All right, looks like we cannot go that way just yet. Here's one of the things we want to get. We're going to come in here. And we got a little friend, the leg eater. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. Pay to see something nice. Sure. We will pay to see something nice. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. All right, so Leg Eater's got a couple charms here. Fragile Heart, a precious thing, a beautiful charm. I made it for you. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. If you're afraid of dying, you need this charm. So essentially just gives us some more health. We got Fragile Greed to give us more geo per kill. And then we have Fragile Strength, which makes us stronger, which is very good. And there's a bench here too that we can rest at. Now, before I buy those, I want to let you know that it comes with a caveat. They are very strong charms. However, since they're fragile, when we as the player die, as in lose all 5 of our masks, the charm breaks, so you can no longer use it. So they're very strong charms, but you want to make sure you're in a position to not lose them. And I don't want to buy them just yet because they are a little expensive. And then if we were to die, then yeah, that's just it. So, but it's good to have him unlocked because we will definitely be going back later to get those. All right, let's see what we got up here. Aha, we've seen this before where the ground shakes, but nothing else happens, so we'll have to come back a different time. And I'll make a pretty significant link for you here. If you'll remember, a couple episodes ago, we actually were right here. We came down here, we got some geo from down here, and you'll really recognize it when I go into this room, because this is where we first got trapped to fight these guys. So, just a little connection for you. Shows you the map and where we are, where we've gone. So we've made one great big circle all the way to Green Path, and we've gone down through Fog Canyon, and now we've worked our way back up, and we can actually make it over there now because we have a dash. All right, it's about time. Let's take a break here, and we will return in the next episode right here. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next one. See ya.